Good evening, and welcome to our March 28th, put my glasses on so I can see, commission meeting. With every commission meeting, we start with the prayer and pledge. And if you would like to join us, I ask you to please stand. And tonight, I'm going to call on Commissioner Bojo.
That'd be me.
That'll be you, sir.
All right, please let us bow. Heavenly Father God, thank you so much for your presence here tonight, that we can get together, we can do the business of the city of Rome. And God, I just pray that your hand will be upon each and every one of us as we do that business. And God, as we, as we go through the evening, that we all will keep you first and foremost. Father, we're here for the city. We're not here for self. God, we want you to receive the glory. For it's in your name I pray. Amen.
With allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Commissioner Bojo. If you will, Mr. Clerk, call the roll, please.
Mayor Stevenson.
Here.
Commissioner Cochran. Here. Bojo.
Here.
Beeman.
Here.
Dawes.
Here.
Quick.
Here.
Askew.
Here.
Collins.
Here.
McDaniel.
Here.
Thank you. I trust each of you have had the chance to view our minutes from our March the 14th commission meeting. There were no additions or corrections. They would stand approved as common consent. And I'd like to say before we go on tonight, we were surprised when we came in. We had people in in the audience tonight. We didn't think we were having. But I found out that you all are students of Jason Freed's real estate class. We want to say welcome tonight. You're here to see some of what our zoning UODC zoning tonight. So, you know, welcome tonight, and we hope you get something out of it. With that, let me see, tonight we have no proclamations, no guests, no resolutions, no first reading, no second readings, nothing continued on first readings, but we do have a public hearing. Commissioner Quick.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Our first is parcel SUP 22-03-03. Request for a special use permit for a multifamily residential building on property zone low density traditional residential located at 202 East 4th Avenue, Floyd County tax parcel J14C200. Comes with a recommendation from the Planning Commission, 7-0. And Bryce, if you would give us more details.
Yes, sir.
You got a feed there.
I do. Can you guys see it on your screen?
No.
Well, I can pull it from mine.
All right, so the request is regarding the old apartment building at 202 East 4th Avenue. It's zoned low-density traditional residential. And as you know, low-density traditional residential does not allow for multifamily developments, which is ironic because we have several between the rivers. This is the parcel outlined in red. The request is for a special use permit to allow the apartments to be converted into condominiums. I believe there will be 5 total. This is the zoning map for the area. Everything in yellow is low-density traditional residential. This is looking in from the street. Directly across the street. Further up, East 4th. Back towards downtown, Broad Street. These are plans for the building, and if the applicant wants, I'll be happy to come back to these. The staff report, and this does come with a staff recommendation of approval as well as unanimous approval from the Planning Commission. This is the application itself. A letter of explanation from the applicant. part of the ULDC. Picture submitted by the applicant. Survey of the property. We considered possibly rezoning it to multifamily. However, because you're only allowed up to 14 units per acre and this property is only 0.16, that would only allow for 2 very large units within the building, so that was not going to work. Plus, it would be a spot zoning. It's provided by the fire marshal. Once again, plans for the building. Sprinkler plan.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes,
With
ma'am.
that- Okay, with that, I will declare the public hearing open. Do we have anyone here tonight to speak in favor of? Okay. Do we have anyone here tonight to speak in opposition of? Okay, sir, you'll have up to 10 minutes to go and address us. If you will give us your name and your address.
My name is Jason Free, and currently we reside in the top floor, Unit 5 of this building right here. And we started this project a long time ago, and it has been a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. We're happy to be approaching the finish line of this, and our objective here is the main reason that we're wanting to rezone is because if you try to sell either a condo or sell the building as multifamily with a zoning that is non-conforming, it is extremely difficult to get decent financing. And so with this change, anybody that we sell a condominium to or sell the entire building to, whichever direction it goes, would be able to obtain good financing. And so that's our purpose for this zoning request. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we had no one here to speak in opposition of. I'll declare the public hearing closed at this time. Commissioner Quick?
Madam Mayor, I might want to add that this has been multifamily for quite some time. And my recommendation is to make a motion for approval of this zoning request.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Okay, do we have any discussion?
Just a couple of questions. I wanted to ask Jason, you brought a great number of your class here tonight. Was it in efforts to help them to understand the process of what they go through when they're selling a home or selling a commercial business, or what?
Well, I've been before this zoning process before, and I think I'm 0-5 in getting my request. And so,
you brought you some help tonight.
I didn't bring any help, but I didn't know if there was going to be any opposition. So I figured we could take up some seats, and if we lost, I knew I was going to have some drinking buddies, because once this is voted on, we're going back to class to finish up. But tonight we happen to be discussing zoning and government control in real estate, and so it timed up just perfectly so for a field trip. And so we've got I think probably 22 in here tonight, but that was the purpose for bringing them in here. But hopefully they see a vote in favor, and I don't know, they may be. If you vote against me, we're going downtown and drinking. So if you vote for me, we're going back to class.
Okay.
Did you have any other questions?
No, that's it.
Do we have any other questions from?
Yeah, Mr. Free, I do have a question. The units that you're breaking up, is this going to be rental?
Well, this property has always been multifamily from its creation. It's been multifamily. It's been 6 units. We converted. Our original plan was to renovate the top floor, combine 2 units, make them 1, and then we were going to live there and rent out the other units. But we've spent so much money on this building in the renovation process. It took a hard left turn, and we weren't prepared for that. So our exit strategy is to be able to sell units, and then each individual unit will be owner occupied.
Give me a ballpark number on the sale.
I would say 300 to 400.
Per unit?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
There'll be 4 units that are 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath, and then there will be 1 unit that is 5 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. Well, the car scenario isn't changing from what it was before because it's always been multifamily. So we're not adding units. We're actually taking away one unit, and then my wife and I are living there by ourselves in a unit that would have been 2 units.
Any other questions? Okay, clerk?
Commissioner Cochran,
Yes.
Bojo,
Yes.
Beeman,
Yes.
Doss,
Yes.
Quick,
Yes.
Askew,
Yes.
Collins,
Trying to figure out whether I want to send him drinking or not. Yes is my answer, Madam Mayor.
McDaniel.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Free? Thank you very much. Okay, thank you.
Now y'all can go back to class.
Thank you all for attending. Have a good night. Okay. Let them clear out and then we'll start on the next one. Okay. Okay, item B, Commissioner Quick.
Item B is Z22-03-07. It is a request to rezone from community commercial to multifamily residential for the property located at 44 Carter Avenue, Floyd County Tax Parcel I13Z199A. Again, Planning Commission has a unanimous recommendation for approval. And I'll turn it over to Bryce.
Y'all had a chance to get those kids out of class early. You know they're cussing you on the way out of the building. All right. So the property is outlined in red here. This is before it's subdivided. If this looks familiar, that is the Dos Bros and the Mathis Hardware. The request is to subdivide this property and rezone the portion along North 2nd Avenue to multifamily residential to allow for a townhouse development, 39 units. I believe these will be rentals. Staff felt like it was a good opportunity to create sort of a buffer between this and the single-family neighborhood directly across North 2nd Avenue. The site is also less than ideal for commercial use just because it doesn't have the visibility, so you'll more likely get some sort of second-tier commercial. We also worried that if you did wind up getting some sort of restaurant, that the traffic would be even worse. The property is also close enough to Shorter that you have the likelihood of getting that crowd of renters. This is the proposed site plan. And the dotted lines are the proposed new boundaries for the property.
We're trying to catch up there, right? So we don't have.
I'll tell you what, I've got a paper copy for you.
It's not a site plan. Okay. It might not have to do that.
So we are right behind Big Dan's Car Wash. This is looking into the property from North 2nd.
Anybody?
It was previously a concrete plant, I believe. Looking directly across the street, I believe that's Phil Burkhalter's office. Looking towards the back of Big Dan's.
We don't have what you have, Bryce.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
This does come with a recommendation of approval from staff as well as unanimous approval from the Planning Commission.
Okay, well, thank you. With that, I will declare the public hearing open. Do we have anyone here to speak in favor of? Okay. Do we have anyone here to speak in opposition of? If not, sir, if you don't mind, if you would go to the podium, give us your name and your address, and you have up to 10 minutes to speak to us. Thank you.
All right. Good evening. My name's Chuck Harden. I work for Southern Engineering and Surveying, 163 Rivers Drive here in Rome. We are the engineers on the project and represent the owner for this rezoning request. Pretty much as Bryce laid out in the staff report, this property is most of you probably know, I'm very familiar with it. It's the former concrete plant over on North 2nd Avenue that was there for years. The Mathises has, over the years, acquired pretty much that whole block there, as well as some railroad right-of-way over the years, and with the intentions of developing that, and for the most part, a commercial development at the time. And so it's been developed in the several parcels over the years, with kind of the balance of the property remaining undeveloped. There's been lots of interest in that property over the years. Many different things have come in and looked. Nothing has really stuck there in their attempts to develop the piece in the back there. So I think with the current climate of the residential market right now, they have decided that townhomes would be a good fit for them. Actually, a pretty good fit for the area too. As Bryce mentioned, creates a buffer between the residential areas behind there and whatever commercial would remain up front. So that's kind of the details of that project. We have a site plan. I don't know if you guys have been able to look at it. There's 39 units in all. They'll all be actually 2 and 3 bedroom units, single car garage, 2-story, basically the traditional townhome type development. There was a little confusion in the Planning Commission meeting because it says it's on Carter Avenue. That's just, the application says that because the tax parcel is from Carter Avenue. It's actually, for the most part, on North 2nd Avenue. So that is why the application actually says Carter Avenue. So I'll be glad to answer any questions you may have.
Okay, thank you. There was no one here in opposition, so I declare this public hearing closed. Could I have any discussion from? Okay.
I just have one question. Chuck, where would the entrance and exits be? Will it all be on North 2nd Avenue?
It would all be on North 2nd. There will be access on the new drive that goes up beside Big Dan's. There will be access to enter and exit off of there, so that'll all kind of be are connected through easements within the property. But for the most part, the entrance and exit will be there, and North 2nd, right across the street from I think that's West 10th, I think. So that intersection will align.
Okay, any other questions from anyone on my right? Thank you. Any questions from anyone on the left? Okay, if not, okay. Commissioner Quick?
Madam Mayor, I would like to make a motion that we approve this request to rezone from community commercial to multifamily residential for this piece of property.
Okay, I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second, okay. Mr. Clark?
Commissioner Cochran,
Yes.
Bojo,
Yes.
Beeman,
Yes.
Doss,
Yes.
Quick,
Yes.
Askew,
Yes.
Collins,
At the advice of the attorney, need to abstain.
McDaniel.
Yes.
Okay, with that, been approved. Okay, thank you. Okay, moving on, Mr. Clark, any report?
No report.
Mr. Manager?
I have no report, Madam Mayor. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Under my time, just a committee announcement. The Joint Services Committee will meet Tuesday, April 5th at 8:30 a.m. in the Sam King Room, and the public is invited to attend. Okay, Commissioner Cochran?
No report, Madam Mayor, thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Bojo?
Yes, ma'am. Under redevelopment, we are going to have a meeting here pretty soon. As soon as we have asked for, is it KAB, Sammy?
KB Group.
KB Group is doing a study on 2 different spots in Rome for possible TAD work, and we're waiting on their report to come back. And as soon as I get that back, we will meet and bring you the results of that. And then Water and Sewer will meet Thursday, April 7th at 9 o'clock down in the Sam King Room. Let me add that goes along with Water and Sewer. There is, Talatuna has brought us the possibility of a $600,000 possibility to help pay water bills for those that can't afford it. And we are currently have got the water department and a few others working on that to see that if that is really, well, I think it's legit, but I think the feasibility and possibilities of us doing it, because there's a lot of strings attached to that money, and we're hopefully by the next meeting we will have an answer or be closer to an answer on that. That's all I have.
Along those lines, I can tell you that I serve on Talatuna, and we're one of the last communities that possibly be able to take this up, and I hope that we can work it out, especially with us having this increase of our 9% added to a lot of these people's water bill, and $600,000 will go a long way. We're gonna do everything in our power to make that happen.
Yes, sir, we are gonna make a lot to make that happen, but we are also listening to these other communities and some of the issues that they're having, so that if we can put this into place, we won't have the issues that they're having.
Great.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Yes, ma'am, I'm finished, thank you.
Commissioner Beaman?
No report.
Thank you. Commissioner Dawes?
Just real quickly, I want the commission to know that our landmarking committee has ordered our 5 plaques for this year, including the Weaver Wing plaque. And so you'll hear more about that later. I will let you know tourism met last week. Commissioner Quick attended our meeting. It's just amazing how many things are happening in this community with tournaments, sports, groups visiting. So again, our goal is to become a tourist destination and a sports destination. Thank you. That's my report.
Thank you, sir. Commissioner Quick?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I only have one meeting announcement to present tonight. Rome Floyd County Planning Commission will meet Thursday, April 7th at 2:30. And due to the size of the agenda, the meeting is now going to be here in the commission chambers. That'll be Thursday, April 7th at 2:30. And that's all I have, Madam Mayor.
Thank you. Commissioner Askew?
Madam Mayor, the Public Safety Committee met last week, and we were pleased to hear that we have hired some police officers, and we, instead of being 20 officers down, we're now at least down to 12 officers down, and we have some who are graduating from the police academy, and so we're looking forward to those additions. I'd also like to report that the downtown committee is working with the Downtown Development Authority to do some things for the youth. We will report on those later. And that's all I have.
Thank you, sir. Commissioner Collins?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I can tell you that the Committee on Committee did meet today, myself and Commissioner Dawson, Commissioner Beaman, and we have a few names I'd like for the clerk, if he would, to express to us. You heard a lot of this down in caucus, but if you would, Joe, and then I'll place these names on first reading.
Yes, sir. First, from the Land Bank Authority, there were 2 actions. The first is to replace a current member, Roger Smith, who will be rotating off, and that recommendation is to replace him with Mr. David Klontz. The city does expect to have, or will have, a new position on the Land Bank Authority along with the County Commission, and the recommendation there is to appoint J.R. Davis to that new slot. Alcohol Control Commission reappointment for Mr. Steve Van Meter. Downtown Development Authority, 2 actions. 1, the reappointment of Miss Megan Waters, and Miss Connie Sams is leaving the DDA since she is moving out of town, and the recommendation is to replace her with Miss Kelly Duncan. Housing Authority, there are also 2 reappointments, and that is for Mary Helen Heener and Michael Taylor. And finally, on the ULDC Board of Adjustments, the reappointments of Gerard Johnson and Cameron Abney.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk.
Sir.
I can tell you that, we're looking for someone to fill the replacement of Ruth Foster on the library board. And also to tell the listening audience out there that we do have an application process that you can, I think, go online and receive. And if you have an interest in serving on any of our committees, we welcome you to do that. With that being said, I ask that those all be placed on first reading.
Thank you, Commissioner Collins. Okay. Commissioner McDaniel.
Madam Mayor, I have no report.
Okay, well, thank you. Well, with that, our meeting adjourned. You all have a good night.